First blood. Both ways.
Will get himself out, but these are the sticky napalm stacks coming into play, and actually they're going to get the pull here as well. Nicely done there to pull the creeps away from KuroKy. However, 33 taking some damage as Miracle's going aggressive this time around still. I think they're trying to interrupt the stack. A really deep dive from Saxa there, kind of missing both heroes. Maybe looking for KuroKy? Not too sure. Miracle still has lots of mana to work with for this Sakuchi forward, so 33 might need to be a little bit cautious here as KuroKy pops the mango to try and throw down some slows. Miracle's not particularly healthy, hanging around on 100 HP, but he's just going to get himself away. Meanwhile, the Earthshaker up at top isn't particularly healthy either. In the Mistcoil, PPD, he's coming in. He wants to get him here, but the Fisher off. Matuma Man, he's going to close the distance between PPD, and he's going to have a... No, he gets it! How do you get it in that situation? Both the death pulse and the right click from Matuma Man coming in, but PPD finding the exact right timings. And I mean, this is good for us, Barry, because our bets are still absolutely fine. Oh, Batrider in the bottom lane as well. The Sakuchi forwards. Miracle's going to find it here in the bottom lane. Taking a ton of damage just from that burn damage from the Molotov, but... Yeah, he's just going to get kited to hell and back if he goes too heavily into the right click. I think the Radiance will remedy that. He could go some kind of race car build as the runes come up, and Liquid's actually going to be able to grab all of them here. A complete lapse from NiP to try and go for any of these. And Sax is in some trouble, getting run down, going for the roll forwards, but Miracle blocks it. Still chasing here, doesn't have his Sakuchi to work. Actually, he does. He's got 10-1 charges if he wants to chase this one, but the bug's going to do the job all the same. Sax getting eat, catapults blood. He's just looking to back out Fata. Oh, Scrapfly comes out, and with the Fisher as well, but the Silence comes out to cancel up that life drain as they kick the Pugnum back. Monkey Control's in a really bad position right now, and he's just going to get killed off by the Crypt Swarm of Fata in the middle lane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He wants to get this tower, but it might cost him a little bit more now. They're going again onto the Death Prophet here. Liquid, are they going to pull this one off this time? Well, the shield comes out. NiP are waiting for this one. Running forwards now with the life drain onto Matuma Man here. Going to pop the Ghost Trap, try and help him survive, but the Flames doing so much damage to him, especially with the Scale Map on charge, and this Crypt Swarm will finish him up. Now looking for the Mind Control as well. He's dropping low. He's going to die as they look for more, but no, can't go any further on this, especially with the Weaver coming in the back, but a deny from PPD keeps himself alive. Fata could be in trouble as the Sakuchi comes forwards, and Liquid find him as well. Unfortunately, the wall now separates Saxa from our treads on the Life Stealer as well.
Radiant are scanning.
Meanwhile, Miracle in the bottom lane dives.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Oh, okay, 33 is absolutely gone here in the top lane as the Batrider takes a fall. Very quick rotation indeed with that Reaper Scythe coming down on top of him. Meanwhile, down in the bottom lane, GH goes down. PPD on the tower as well, trying to get the denial. Will be able to do so. And Miracle actually having to time match. GH just given a bit of scouting here for Liquid. And they see Saxa and Fada. He doesn't have the Echo Slam to work with, but he's got the Fisher and the Totem onto two. Locking them both down. Fada getting Reaper Scythed up. He is gone, and Saxa in some trouble as well. Doesn't have the roll, doesn't have anything. He's just going to have to die here, I think, as they run it forward. Miracle's coming in to grab the Sakuchi. Thank you very much. Miracle will take that one.
Tower is under attack.
Sorry, kind of...
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, trying to blow up Saxa once again. Miracle is going in deep. He's now got this Diffusal Blade, so much more damage than before. Saxa absolutely zero mana to use here as he will get blown up by the Haste Rune Weaver. And PPD not looking too healthy either as he's going to run over to the Shrine. They're all trying up together. And now the Echo Slam comes down. They're trying to blow up Fada as quickly as possible. Reaper Scythe will not get the kill, but the Freezing Field might well do the job. But Superman gets it. And now the Sasu, they're dragging back another one. They've got the Weaver, but he's going to get the time lapse off. And PPD going to get chased down by the hungry hand off. Nope, never mind. Miracle actually gets the kill with the Sakuchi. Finds Ace as well. Saxa will move up to the top lane to try and grab this Bounty in here, but might be paying here as in comes Miracle, looking to find him. Oh, the Fisher, it catches out Saxa and stops him rolling away to safety, and now the defusal comes out. Doesn't look like there's anything Saxa can do to get away here, as he's going to slowly but surely perish to Miracle. And now he goes godlike. It's a godlike bug. What do you... Oops. Fisher are out. They're trying to bring down Saxa here as Weaver gets in nice and close and gets a kill onto the Earth Spirit here. Ping's coming out on the tower as well. Fada is here to defend. Doesn't have the exorcism. I mean, how have you got a death prophet on your team 60 minutes into the game and they haven't taken a single tower? Meanwhile, Miracle found another one down bottom. It wasn't keeping that catapult alive. I think it's just... Oh, Saxa rolls in, gets some silence off onto the Pugner, and now with the XM, they're going to try and run forward, but a beautiful fissure comes out from GH, and the Reaper side's going to take down Saxa and completely stop the advance. Straight back to work.
Dire's top tower has been denied.
But Ace just doesn't have the space to farm up his Radiance. Yeah, trying to chase him down. He's not. 12 seconds still. Lots of liquid here as he uses a rage really early here as well, which means he's not going to have it throw his TP out. He's gone. Liquid find him. Makes sense to work towards the Radiance and the Blink Dagger. If those two come out at the same time, then they might find themselves getting a fight, but PPD... It's going to be the sacrifice down here in the bottom lane. The Batrider makes it out, but PPD will give his life for this one as he kind of just stands here waiting for death. He's looking for it, isn't he? But he's not going to find it. He had a very small window to be able. Going to be a kill. Yeah, absolutely. He's in like a truck with his Desolator and Diffusal, and meanwhile, another...
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
This is problematic. This is problematic. The top rack's just slowly being taken. They're trying to make a play onto the Weaver here, but this is the guy with the Aegis, so I'm not really sure they really want to focus him down too hard. They will get the kill. Silence runs out just about in time. He doesn't want to use the time-lapse on his first life, it seems. But meanwhile, the Rack's just being blasted constantly by mind control here. Matumban with the right clicks as well. Now Miracle gets him with the Desolator, and the top Racks is simply going to fall. Radiance. Alright, he's got the Radiance gold. Let's see what they... Okay, alright. Let's see it. The Radiance fight. Yep.
Radiant structures
Counter Chios roll in with the Infest. In they go. Trident burst out right away, but there comes a Fissure from GH holding them back. But they've got the Atos out onto the next box here. But so much damage onto the next box on the Reaper's side. Finishes off Fata. The fight is over. The Exorcism is down. There is no way that NiP can fight without this. And it's probably going to be their Raxes. Well, the Echo Slam comes down to save Weaver there. Weaver actually going to be able to time-lapse this one out as they turn their focus onto Ace here. Ace is taken out. And the GGs are called. They're going to call this one NiP. They threw too much away in the early game and could not make up for it through the mid game, and it leaves Liquid to a devastating win here as the first game in this winners match.
turn to pick.
Yeah, they've kind of... I don't really see there's much synergy in these heroes. Yep, PBD is coming straight in from under the tower. Doesn't even level up Liquid Fire or anything, just coming in with the straight up harass. Is he okay here? He's in the tower. Wow, this is a deep dive, but then we'll be able to get first blood here in NiP as the double orange. Matu. Curry coming in. The stun is on for Nyx Assassin though. The Iron Shell not doing enough damage to GH to allow Sax to get this kill. I think he could be in some trouble. Does get the two-man stun though, but however, the blast from the GH will be able to finish off the job. Sax are brought down. BPD coming in though. They want to try and find GH here. Meanwhile, 33 doesn't have enough health to work with here. He's just trying to cat and mouse situation with they're kind of conga lining each other through the trees here. He's going to try for it.
Death satisfies.
He didn't get it. Nice. Well played. Yeah, Kuroki finds 33 here, has got the magic missile available, but they're holding on to it. They want to see if they can get the surge out of him first, but Sax is coming in to help his buddy here. They're going to throw the Iron Shell out onto the next assassin as well, as he's looking for a target, but they're right under a shrine here, so the TP point is possible for Liquid if they want to take this fight with an extra hero right now. PPD making his way over, but Mind Control getting involved as well. It's currently a 6-man fight down here at bottom, and they each want to get these runes, but the stun comes out to the Darkseer. I think Darkseer is still going to make it for the bottom rune. Meanwhile, stun out. Well, they've managed to hold down GH here with the Iron Shell, and just the fire damage as well, taking him away. GH is going to die, and Mind Control not in time to save the support, so it is going to be a kill for NiP here. Mind Control okay here. They're coming in thick and fast onto Mind Control here. The Omnight getting blocked up by creeps as well, trying to make its way through, but PPD 33 and Sax are all over him right now as the stun comes in. Stage Resistance going to help him out a little bit here as he's trying to juke his way through the trees, but just constantly found out in every direction he goes, and there's a Centaur stun coming out, and the Iron Shell will do the job. One more right click from 33 finishes the job. Now this is pretty impressive performance from Ace so far. So we have a TP up into the top lane. Saxa looking for Miracle here. He's got the Vendetta, he's got a stun as well with this, the Iron Shell just taking away a Miracle here, but somehow still surviving through this. Into the trees they go, and they will find that kill, and the Iron Shell will get it. 33 says, thanks from the bottom lane. Thanks for the kill. I was nothing involved in that, but there you go. Sometimes Nick Assassin spotted out by this observer, and walks under a sentry now as well. They might be able to go for this one. They certainly are. In comes the stun. The Curse Crown is going to go off in time. The Spike Carapace buying him a little bit of time. Is he going to get himself away though? He is certainly not. Just inside the range of that sentry there. And wow. Yeah, that's insane. Fada under ward, realizes it quite early here, doesn't know if she wants to stick around for the bounty rate, but it's might cost her alive. She's going to get rooted up as well, but Kuroki taking the ton of damage from the backline, but Ace is going to wait for forwards and get the kill onto Kuroki here. So NiP turn it around. It looked bad for them, but they get themselves... did they get the rune as well? Oh, okay, just flips Alt Tab over to there, no problem. This could be a Razor in some trouble here as Saxa just goes in with the Iron Shell, and the Spike Carapace as well just gets a free kill onto Miracle here. Wow. And Saxa is doing work. I mean, if you give this guy levels and you give this guy some money... Actually, he doesn't even have any money. He's got arcane boots. He's going to go to work. Oh, dear. Meanwhile, on the other, himself up a free 200 gold. That's a dream, isn't it?
This is our moment,
Top lane, Saxa looking for more, gotta go for Kuroki this time. Look at the damage coming out of this man. Saxa just annihilates the poor guy. Now Razor, he's gonna have to run himself away as well as Saxa chasing, looking for more. The Ice Path will be off point, and that means... Okay. Meanwhile, GH in the top lane gets killed into PPD, but he's under tower, so he's going to die for this, and PPD will be probably absolute not so supple Mirana. They look in the Kuroki. He's coming forward here. Going to throw out the stun onto the Mirana. Another fear to follow up as well, and they're going to send him back, but in comes the Atos onto Saxa here. Miracle running forward with that Sage Resistance as well. Going to be able to keep up with the Nick Assassin. No problems at all. Saxa brought down. NiP trying to fight this one. The stun comes out onto the Dark Widow. Arrow to follow up. Beautiful arrow connects onto GH, but I'm not sure if they have the follow-up damage. Oh, never mind. GH dropping pretty quickly here. Doesn't have the Shadow Realm to work with. Just about gets it off in time, actually. And now with the South coming out, GH's going to be absolutely fine. They turn this one around. PPD in some trouble. I scalp onto the high ground, but Miracle does the damage and brings him down, and Ace will run back to the shrine. Didn't have any follow-up for that fear anyway, so I think he was just looking to maybe cancel the TP or something. Yeah, they're going on to PPD. It doesn't look like that there's much time left on this planet for PPD, as he's going to get brought down. Tries to give some creeps just before he dies. And again, well, Mind Control dying in the top lane. The moment they move up to top, they take a fight on bottom NiP and get the kill onto the Omni Knight. So making nice usage of the space which PPD creates right now. And that's what we talk about by making space with your deaths. And they might actually get another kill right now as Kuroki's in some trouble. He's going to steal the stun. Magic Missile comes in and Kuroki is dead. And there's 2 kills now which PPD has created. Thank you, sir, Mr. Captain. They're going on to the Omni Knight again, immediately coming in with that Spike Carapace onto the Purification. He just nukes himself down. He's like, wait a minute, where's my heal? Oh, the arrow to follow up as well. He just about gets the Shadow Realm off, but it doesn't matter. The Impale, ground targeted, stun. KuroKy goes for the double swap, trying to throw out the Bamboozle. Doesn't quite work. Razor coming in, though. Might be able to follow up for something here. Yeah, Nyx has him stuck in the trees. Making his way around, though. Have they not followed up on this one? The arrow again from Fada. This guy can't miss right now as the stuns come out. And now the Impale as well. 33 coming in with the stun from the center as well. They managed to bring down KuroKy. Now Matuna getting involved in this fight, so NiP might finally have to back themselves away. Though I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn around there. Okay, there's the Atos. Yeah, he's dead. Darkseer brought down by Miracle. And looking for Saxa as well here, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Just gonna stun him up. That's just bad-mannered, if anything.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Or every time PPD dies, NiP get 2 more kills. So they're just playing themselves here, Liquid, by getting this kill. There we go. And then nope, maybe not. But they are still looking at maybe going in on this one, as they're all grouped up here, but they get spotted out by this Observer Ward. So if they want to go in on this one, they are going to be spotted. And Root comes out onto Ace. Ace is a pretty tricky target to bring down, though. However, the Atos comes out onto the Darkseer. This could be big if they can get 33 before he gets his spell wall, but he's pretty happy to just run himself away. And now the wall comes out with a vacuum as well. The 2 minutes of trouble inside the fire, inside the ice. He's taking so much damage. The 2 man gets himself away, swap out, and now in comes Young Knight ulti to give them that defense to run themselves away. However, magic damage still coming through. They're slowing down KuroKy here. He might get caught off on the back, taking so much damage. He is going to die, and in comes Ace, changing up into that Razor here. But now, with the strength morph, might be okay. They're taking a ton of damage here. Oh my god, gets annihilated by Team Liquid. And now, Liquid on the offensive. They're looking to go forwards here, but a haste away from 33. An arrow thrown into the face of Miracle as well. Fada just allowing his team to get out of this one as they steal back the Centaur. I think it's been thrown backwards and forwards 3 times now in this fight. As finally, the Centaur, who changed sides many times, will finally die. Damn traitor. Very close to this one. They don't have the Moonlight Shadow, but they do have a smoke. I'm wondering if the pings for Oceana coming out. PPD is going to get squad. Knows exactly what's going on. Throws down the ice path. NiP quickly gets 2 inside of it. Now the walls follow up as well inside the roach, disrupting this one completely. Ace comes forward, trying to get the life steal, but in comes it on the ulti. And now the fear onto 3. That is nice. Going to force back the side of NiP, but the arrow comes sailing through and lands onto Miracle, holding himself for this fight. Can they follow up? NiP Ace is coming forward here. Curse Crown going to stun him up though, but Miracle taking so much damage from all of these illusions. And in comes Fada, trying to clean up that kill he's so badly earned. And now they look towards KuroKy as well. Ace is on the hunt. Now in the middle of this fight, Matuna Man playing around the pit here. He's got the web to climb around, but he is held still and brought down. Another arrow, really? And now they look towards no control as well. Omni-Knight trying to run himself away, but I think this is a lost effort here as he's running to what? A shrine? That's not going to save you, my friend. The Scatty slowing him down, taking him out. Ace finds another one, and NiP take a huge fight around the Roche pit. And now, well, what can they look for here? GH is actually split pushing lanes right now, gets stunned up by the Centaur. Arrow to follow up as well. That was an easy one. No credit for that one, but all the same. NiP playing some neat and tidy Dota, and Liquid are suffering. Into the Roshan pit we go, and it's got no health left. They will take themselves that Aegis on the hands of Ace. And a thing we see as well, a lot of teams do this, where they just want to control this area. And, well, I say that, Liquid actually walks straight up into it, but the ward's coming down. The D-ward comes out quickly, but in they go. They're taking damage of each other. Okay. Meanwhile, Broodmother swept back into the rest of the team. Ace going to come in. The Impale is out, and Broodmother brought down the Tuberman. He is killed. And meanwhile, at the front of the line, 33 is just fighting up versus everybody here. He's got them all inside a wall, and a nice spot coming in from NiP as well, holding everybody still. It's a disaster for Liquid twice in a row, and they're just going to go throw in the towel. GG comes out from Liquid. NiP, all of a sudden, this game was not looking like a 27-minute game 2 minutes ago, but all of a sudden, 2 team fights in a row, absolutely frantic fighting from NiP, lead them to a victory. Oh.
It's turn to pick.
He's got himself the usual double mantle detergents and circlet for the OD. So we'll start to trade up, and we expect the 2 men to get a bit of an advantage in this lane, but nothing to be like too scared about for Fata, I don't think, unless there's some big rotations coming in. PBD chasing off KuroKy here in the top lane, just trying to chase down the Keeper of Light and spamming out these miscalls as much as possible. You basically just want to convince people to trade with you until you get to the point where you can suicide with miscalls when you're out of mana. It's basically how you roll as a Abaddon these days, and Liquid will have to be wary about that and not trying to be suckered into fighting with this guy too much. But to be honest, there's not much else you can do. as PPD, zero hesitation, just running it correctly. Doesn't quite, could be in some trouble. The blast is going to come through, but it won't be enough, and goes for the deny and gets it. Classic Abaddon. Textbook. 33 just grabbing his Quelling Blade there.
First blood.
Wow, that was quick. Yeah, they got a very quick kill down here at bottom. My bad for missing that one as the Crystal Nova, actually. Just a Crystal Nova in the spin. They didn't go for the Frostbite this game, so that's just Miracle getting run down. I mean, he doesn't have a big health pool, so he just disappears. Yep, the recent-ish movement speed reworks, favoring Abaddon quite a lot. Yeah, he's going down here in the bottom lane, thanks to the Metamorphosis coming through for Miracle and taking care of the Crystal Maiden. She looks small compared to the big old beast of Terror-bladed Metamorphosis popped, and Ace will just have to keep his distance for the time being and wait for that Metamorphosis to come back off cooldown. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Matu and OD, you know, this isn't an exciting lane, unfortunately. It's just these two going to be battling it out, but so far, a bit of an advantage for Matu, but as expected, not much going on here. Meanwhile, PPD being chased by Kuroki. Yeah, I mean, Kuroki doesn't really know what to do with himself. He's like, well, I need to kill you. Blast doesn't work, and now PPD just gonna keep on hitting him and kills himself to the creep, interestingly. And have a nice time. Ooh, GH okay here, he's going to come in for the Ether Shock, but going to get spun down by Ace, and it is not going to be a very long life for GH, although the spin is going to run out before GH dies here. Another Hex comes through, Ace could be in some trouble as the tiny TP's in, Avalanche toss up and dead under the tower. Ace dies. GH baits it in perfectly. There's a lot of burst heal. That is a lot of burst heal. Free farm here in the bottom lane, but he's actually not doing amazingly on CF. Mind Control's coming in. They've got the Avatar Sword, the sort of Crystal Maiden, and she just evaporates. He's trying to find the kill onto GH here. Hasn't hit that level 6 yet, so just has to bring him down by foot. But no, never mind. Hex comes out. GH around the trees. Shackle comes out as well. Mind Control, no mana to work with. Ace is just going to back himself away, though. He knows that's but you need to come back, dude. Oh. Wow. That's, PPD was there, believe it or not, but he is no longer there because he got absolutely killed. Avatar's combo with an Aether Shock level 3. Yeah, that's going to be enough to bring him down. Meanwhile, Kuroki up in the top lane gets dived. It's vulnerable to the tiny catch.
Regeneration.
They're going again. Snake's out with the Hexa as well. Ace can't find his way out of this one. PPD, though, coming in to help out. And now comes the Omnislash, bouncing wildly over to the two heroes, then back to the creep wave again. Ace, well, it was more just to escape the traps than anything, I feel like. Meanwhile, GH being run down here. Can they get the right click? Yes, they can. Saxa finds it with a little Ice Blasters. 33. Run in. They don't want to get ahead of themselves and end up giving something away as they shouldn't. As PPD comes into the trees, he might be the target here. Hex comes out. Avalanche as well. Will not combo properly with the toss, but the Ether Shock should be enough to bring him down. The right click from Mind Control kills off the lane, running through the trees once again, using that Quelling Blade to make himself a path, running and running. He's making some good jukes, but they're just going to throw down the Will-O-Wisp. He's nearly going to kill it off, but fortunately 33 will be dropping here. GH being chased down by 33 here, trying to make his way through the trees, but the bear is angry and he wants himself a little shaman as PPD comes in as well. Limelight going to come through. Can be dispelled by PP if he wants, but he doesn't really feel like he's going to go for the TP out on GH, but the damage from 33 is going to pop the Enrage just to make sure he can bring it down this Juggernaut. Ooh. Okay. Here, Matomb Man is definitely not a bad shout. Especially they managed to find the hero out. I mean, he's only got 2k HP. It's a decent amount, but look at this. Onto the high ground. They're taking such a long time to mobilize and go for this smoke that they've actually had to push out mid, and now high ground's being attacked, and there we go. Metamorphosis and Snakes are out. You kind of need to start the fights before this happens, but they might try and go for this anyway. The wraparound coming out from NiP. 33 leading on the front lines here. They're looking for Miracle. They found their target. The BKB up from the answer as well. Trying to blow up Miracle here. Trying to find the right one. Meanwhile, the Omnislash's going to take down Kuroki. Well, OD in some trouble. Hasn't even had a chance to use the side of ice and is not going to as he's taken out the fight. But Miracle is dead. 33 and NiP just waiting very nearby. And they've got this courier as well, which is going to give them the vision. You do have to be careful with that because, of course, the tiny cleave will kill it. They're going for the bear this time. All right. Alright, a lot of commitment onto Two Man's Bear. They're going to use the Fear, but the Frostbite comes out from Saxon to keep it still. 33 coming back. The Avalanche even being used here. They're really trying to keep this bear alive. And they actually get the kill. They're tossing it back. Save the bear. They keep it alive somehow, but Two-Man will get the resummon, so at least they deny them the goal. But Mind Control does give his life. But he's got a buyback. Marty and Miracle in the pit. Get into work.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh, Mind Control as well. Found the courage just scanning out, but in there goes immediate Hex out. No chance at all for Ace to do anything there. And Fat blown up on the backlines as well. NiP, this fight was over before it begun. The Hex comes out onto 33, trying to run himself away with the shield up onto him as well. PPD will buy him a little bit of time, but he's going down all the same. And Mind Control's not done. He's looking for B Scepter and Aether.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, you didn't. Oh my god, BBD having to pop the burrow time, and after like 2 volleys from Miracle here, and he's just eating these melee barracks alive. No response at all from NiP. They let the barracks fall. But you just pick up this butterfly, so that's scary in of itself. And the smoke will pop on Fata here as he turns around, immediately gets a Hex off onto Terrorblade. Fortunately, he's not doing any damage at all, and now he's going to pop it just right into Fata here. He's getting minced alive. Fata gets torn apart. And now, well, Freezing Field comes out from Saxa with the BKB. Tiny, he can't do anything. He's just going to walk away from Saxa here. But that's about it. Meanwhile, Miracle going into PPD here. PPD popping that ultimate, trying to play around here. 33 wrapping around the backside, maybe trying to find Mind Control here, popping that BKB to try and bring him down. Meanwhile, PPD does get taken out. 33 looking towards Mind Control. Miracle doesn't have a ton of health to work with and has used Thunder, but Saxa barely survives to see. And GH also gets a kill as Ace was on the backlines here the whole time, just fighting it up, getting controlled up and kited by the rest of Liquid, and GG is called. Just like that, a very anticlimactic ending, unfortunately, to this series, but a fantastic series all the same it was. And an interesting last game. Interesting from a strategic standpoint and